Okay, earlier we found the determinant of matrix A over here. This was a 2 by 2 matrix. And remember, we took this diagonal, we multiplied those together and subtracted it from the other diagonals added to, or multiplied together, excuse me. And that gave us 8, all right? But that's with a 2 by 2 matrix. With a 3 by 3 matrix, matrix B over here, it's a little bit trickier. And I'm gonna use the same matrix. Notice I wrote this out 3 times. I'm gonna use that same matrix to help me because I'm gonna have to cross some things out and it just becomes easier if you can visualize it up here with me that way. All right, so to do this, to find the determinant of B, determinant of matrix B, what we're going to do is we're going to take that top row, right, this top row, 105. 105 is the same on all of those. And I'm gonna start with 1. I'm gonna take that 1 and multiply it times the matrix that's left over if I get rid of the column and the row that includes this one. So left over, I would have, it should not be a parentheses, it should be like this, sorry about that. Left over I have 4, 1, 3, negative 7. 4, 1, 3, negative 7. Now notice I didn't use matrix brackets, I actually used the determinant again. Determinant signs, because we're going to have to find the determinant of that leftover matrix. Okay, so let's do this over and over again for the next couple. And in this next one, we already did 1, so I'm going to move on to 0. Now 0 is going to cross out this top row and this middle row. So I'm going to say 0, and then left over I have 2, negative 2, 1, 0, negative 7. Again, using my determinant bars. And then lastly, so we did 1, 0, now we're going to do 5. So this one, I'm going to cross out the top and the side, and that leaves me with a 5 here, and then the matrix negative 2, 4, 0, 3. Okay, now you'll notice probably something's missing, and that's the signs in between here. And I purposely left those out because this alternates, and I want to show you that they alternate. So we're going to always start with positive. We're going to have positive 1. And then my next one, I'm going to put a negative sign here. And then it alternates again to be positive. All right, so it alternates plus, minus, minus. So you can keep going if you have a bigger matrix. Then we have to find these determinants of these smaller ones that's left over. So let's try that. Here we're going to have 1 times, remember we take the diagonals, multiply those together, and get it negative 28. And then minus 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, minus 0, we can do it this way too, and get 14 minus 0. Plus 5 times, multiply these together, get negative 6 minus 0 times 4 is 0. All right, and if I add up all these terms, well, first I guess I need to add the insides and then multiply. Here we're going to have negative 31. Times 1 is still negative 31. Minus 0 times whatever's on the inside is just going to be 0. So I can just put a 0 right there. And then lastly, we have negative 6 on the inside of this one. Times 5 is negative 30. So negative 31 minus 0 minus 30 is negative 61. So you can say that the determinant of B is going to equal 61, negative 61, excuse me.